Pexip provides a support portal which may be used to log a support request. This is available to Pexip partners and to customers who have a direct support contract. The portal can be found at support.pexip.com. You may sign into the support portal by clicking the link in the top right of the page, and then entering your credentials. If you don't have an account, there is the option to sign up. Once logged in, there are several options available. There are links to the online documentation for the Pexip service and self-hosted Pexip Infinity. A link to check the status of the Pexip service. Any ongoing issues on the Pexip service are noted on this page. It should be checked prior to opening a ticket, in case your issue is directly related to an ongoing service issue. A link to the Service Analytics portal, for those who have access. Domain Check is a tool which can be used to verify that a custom domain in use on the Pexip service is configured correctly. It tests all relevant DNS records are present and correct. A link to sign up to the Pexip newsletter, which is useful to help stay up to date with new features, product updates, and releases. The requests link takes the user to a page where they can access support requests they have raised, and any requests they are copied into. The last option allows you to submit a support request. Click on the Submit a Request link to begin. You will be presented with a form to fill in. It should be completed thoroughly with accurate information. The first item to select is the request type. There are 4 options available in the list when seeking technical support for the Pexip service. Each option represents a priority from P1, urgent priority, to P4, low priority. The table below describes in detail the definition of each priority, along with some examples of issues which may fall into them. Ensure that you properly evaluate which priority your issue falls into. Priority 1, or urgent, is to be used when the service is down, resulting in critical impact to business activities, and no workaround for the issue exists. An example would be where 75% or more users, or endpoints, are unable to make calls or are failing to register to the service. Priority 2, or high, is where the service is severely degraded, or business-critical aspects of the user experience are negatively impacted by unacceptable performance. For example, an outage when more than half of users or endpoints are not able to access calling services. Priority 3, or normal, is for a light degradation of service with medium to low impact on business operations. A user can operate normally but with some inconvenience. For example, a calling, registration, or provisioning issue that affects one or a small number of endpoints. Priority 4, or low, are for non-service affecting issues, tracking of low-impact issues, questions, or scheduled maintenance. For example, general questions or requests for information. Having selected the request priority, the ticket request form appears. In the CC field, enter the email addresses for any people you wish to be copied into the support request. Please note that partners should not copy in the end customer into any support requests. Add the subject for the request. Ensure that it briefly describes the issue being reported. The description field should be used to provide full details of the issue. Adequate information must be provided to allow a Pexip support engineer to investigate. Critical information about the issue should be provided. Describe the specific problem being faced, including which specific service is affected. State how many endpoints or users are impacted by the issue, how long the issue has been present, and the time at which it was known to be working last. Does the issue affect all sites or is limited to a particular region? Is it isolated to a particular endpoint type? Provide a summary of the testing undertaken to determine that the issue is related to the Pexip service. Summarize the fault-finding steps already undertaken. It is expected that the partner or customer have investigated their own environment for potential root cause prior to raising a request. For example, was there a general network outage or degradation at the end user location? Have there been recent changes or software updates to firewalls, other network infrastructure, or DNS? It is a requirement to provide an Analytics or Pexip Control Center URL when raising a ticket. The only exception is for Priority 4 cases. The URL provided should be appropriate for the request to allow a support engineer to go directly to the item to begin analysis. For example, if logging a call-related issue, then the URL must be of the affected call. Similarly, if the issue is related to a video system, VMware, or user, then the URL provided must refer directly to that item. Here is a demonstration of where to find the correct URL in Pexip Control Center. To refer to a specific call, go to Troubleshooting, navigate to the call, open it and copy the URL from the browser's address bar. For a video system, navigate to the Video Systems page, select the system from the list and copy the URL. To refer to a VMware, navigate to the Room Systems page, select the virtual room from the list and copy the URL. To refer to a user, navigate to the Users page, select the user from the list and copy the URL. Paste the link relating to your issue in the field. In this example, the request is related to a call, therefore the URL of the call where the issue was experienced is used. You have the option of adding the partner ticket number in the field provided. Enter the end user company name in the field provided. If you are a Pexip partner raising on behalf of a customer, please enter the name as it is displayed in the Pexip Service Partner Ordering Portal. You may attach any files which are relevant to the issue, such as endpoint logs, packet captures, screenshots, etc. Click on the file area to select a file for upload, or drag and drop the file into the file area. Note that there is a maximum attachment file size of 50 megabytes. If you need to provide larger files, or have smaller files which may contain PII, personal identifiable information, then please upload them to the secure Pexip portal using the link which is provided once the request has been submitted. Finally, review the information supplied in the form. If you have provided all the necessary information, click on the Submit button. The support request is submitted and shown on the page which loads. On the request page you can see all the details added to the case. There is also the option to add a comment to the case, allowing you to add additional information and to respond to any messages from the assigned Pexip support engineer. Any updates to the request from the support engineer will show on this page. The updates are also received via email to the address associated with your Pexip support portal account. You may respond via the request in the support portal, or you may respond by replying to the email. There is a link should you need to upload files to the request using the Pexip Secure portal. Remember that clicking on Requests from the top menu will take you to a list of your support requests, or those you have been copied into. Once your support request has been submitted, you can expect a professional and knowledgeable response from a Pexip support engineer, in a timely manner in line with the request's priority. It's important to note that all support requests must be lodged via the support portal. Requests are not accepted via email. The Pexip service SLA does not apply for any support requests for the Pexip service received via email. Partners and customers should take care to select the correct priority when submitting a support request. Once the request has been submitted, the Pexip support engineer may adjust the chosen priority level, should the reported issue not meet the criteria of the selected priority. Priority 1, urgent, and Priority 2, high, are generally reserved for downtime emergencies. Requests, such as urgent post-call analysis, are not considered an emergency. Support requests should be raised for issues which are of a break-fix nature, where the Pexip service has already been successfully commissioned, and the Pexip service is not operating as expected. The support team is unable to assist with any requests which fall into the category of a professional services engagement. Examples of requests which fall into this category are provisioning and onboarding of new devices, enabling interop services, Teams, Google, Zoom, bulk endpoint migrations, configuration of one-touch join, annual security audits, bring your own carrier, BYOC, setup.